Our rulers, masters, they sit there on their high horse, and we're doing everything for them. All they're doing is just walking around, standing around, blabbering their mouth, writing on paper. That's all they're doing. They're not building nothing. They're not out wasting any energy, making anything, building anything, making a big difference. Well, they got us all doing it all. And then they call the American people the lazy people. You're lazy. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to go work, be productive. They ain't working. They ain't being productive. Everybody can see they're not being productive. They are rich elites, lazy rich elites sitting up there controlling the rest of us. Guess what? The slaves' masters pretty much acted the same way. Sat on their high horse, sitting out on their front porch or whatever, sipping that cold iced tea, that sweet cold iced tea, while the slaves are out there and they're rocking in their rocking chair, just enjoying, how they got people out there working for them, doing what they want, obeying their rules, mandates, regulations, policies, laws, whatever they call it. While they sitting here with their glass of sweet iced tea. Enjoying life. Not have to put any work in. That's what they're doing. They got it all. They're the ones supposed to be working for you, but instead you are working for them. So they can take money out of your check. You ain't paying taxes. They're taking it. You ain't paying taxes. You sign stuff to give over or give them the right to take that money they call taxes out of your money, out of your labor. You worked for that. They took it from you. They took that little bit of labor from you. You hurt yourself on the job dip. Just follow. They didn't get injured. They didn't hurt any harm. Their backs ain't going to be hurting when they get old. Their knees, their ankles, they ain't going to be hurting when they get old. Look at them all up there just walking around. No walkers. No walkers. Ain't none of them have any walkers. Ain't none of them using any canes. Ain't none of them, unless they, like Greg Abbott, he couldn't help it, isn't in a wheelchair. And then look at all the elderly in our mix. 60s and up. Saw a few in their 50s. Walkers, canes, wheelchairs, motorized chairs. And they're all up in there just doing just fine and dandy. Just like a good master. That's what a ruler is. A master. And that's what you have. It don't matter the different titles and labels and what you call them. If you let them start ruling over you, they're a master. And you are a slave. Because you're forced at the end of their weapons to do what they say. Like a master. Oh, you don't do what your master says? I'm going to have one of my guys come and put you in line or do something to you to make an example out of you for all the others to keep them in line. like the cops do out there, the same as the others. Oh, you're not going to comply, you're not going to do what I want, or what your master says I can tell you to do what I want. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to beat you down. I'm going to break your windows. I'm going to drag you out of your property. You ain't got no property. You ain't got no property rights from them. You ain't got no right to privacy. The Constitution is null and void. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. End of story. The Constitution is null and void. You all take care. Bye.